As we mentioned before the break, we're going to be talking about the difference between a susu and a pyramid. And on the line, we have Elson James, CEO of JMMB. Good morning, Elson.
Hi, morning, Lisa. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago, CEO of GMMB Express Finance.
Ah, okay, JMMB Express Finance. That's correct. So, Elson, let's talk about a susu versus
Sure.
a pyramid or a Ponzi. Let's
Mhm.
start with a susu. How does a susu operate for persons who may not be familiar?
Sure. So Susu, I'm just gonna 2 minutes, the origin. Susu actually kind of originated in Africa, West Africa. Actually, it comes from the European word isusu. And what a susu does is that it allows family members or close friends to come together and pool their money in and provide a way of saving. So how it works, 6 or 7 people come together, they make an agreement, whether it be on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis, to contribute the same amount of money every month. And then each person gets a turn in taking that full accumulation in payment. So, for example, 7 of us are putting together $500 every month for the next 7 months. Each person will get $3,500. It requires, of course, you having an understanding and trust in the people in your susu, because when you get your hand or your payout, you have to continue making your payout, making your payments. But it's each person getting $3,500, and as long as you trust everyone, it should have a relatively low risk. The big thing is that you have to trust the people in your susu.
Right. So, so at the end of the day, it's not possible to get more than you put in, practically,
No,
right?
no, absolutely not. So a susu is almost as if you saved. You could actually do a susu with yourself. Meaning, if I want to save towards $1,000 and I want to put $100 every month for 10 months, then I do a susu for myself, put it in a can or in the bank, and then I come back and I take it out.
Right.
What the susu does is that it allows everybody to put in the same amount and
Mm-hmm.
get back the a joint amount from everybody. So there's no extra amount to get.
Right. Except sometimes there's a bank or the person who's administrating, I've heard, might take an agreed amount to run the
Yes, so
susu, right?
right. So the administrator traditionally, no, traditionally it was again because it's a loved one or somebody that you trust. They didn't, but yes, there can be an administrative fee that says, you know what, for every hand I'll take $10. So if
Right.
I'm going to do $100 for every hand, I'm going to take $10.
Right.
But nothing, no exorbitant amount of funds or fees coming out.
And now we're hearing about Ponzi's and, well, we've been hearing about Ponzi schemes for a while and pyramids.
A
What's the
long while.
difference between the Ponzi, the pyramid, and now the susu?
Well, a pyramid is very different. A pyramid, someone is guaranteed to lose money. That's the way that a pyramid works.
Hmm.
So a pyramid is you're going to put money in, and what you put in is going to be used to pay someone else. The difference is very different to a susu. A pyramid always says, I'm going to pay you something significantly more than you put in. And that's the part that you have to look for. If it's too good to be true, it is. So
Mm-hmm.
how a pyramid works, it says, I want you to put in $1,500, and then in 3 weeks' time or a month's time, you're going to get $10,000.
Mm.
Obviously, something is up. And what that's doing is it's taking everyone's $1,500 and it's using that to make the payout of 10,000. So the pyramid scheme, someone is guaranteed to lose money. Actually,
Mm.
most of the times, more than one person. The
Yeah.
reason it's called a pyramid because it's like this.
Yeah.
At the top, the person who puts in the money, $1,500, people below have to pay him. So what you find is that for every one person that gets a payout, 7 or 8 people below are going to lose money.
Mm.
Very different to a susu. Susu is each person is going to get a hand or get the same payout, and the susu can end without people losing money. In a pyramid, you are guaranteed, someone is guaranteed to lose money.
So is a pyramid and a Ponzi the same thing?
Yeah, so in different parts of the world call it different things.
Okay.
There are Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes. All of them have the same basis of I'm using somebody else's money to make me wealthy or to gain income, and someone is going to lose money.
In terms of legal, we almost out of time. Elson. But in terms of the legality of it now, Susus are legal, yeah, in Trinidad and Tobago, pretty much.
I don't want to go into so much as the legality because I'm not an attorney. What I can say it is that it has been a very traditional way for groups of close-knit people to save money. So there's an agreement among close-knit family members or friends. Ponzi schemes, my understanding is that they are illegal. And the big thing is, again, if it's too good to be true, know that it's not going to work out. The only way you're going to get payout in a Ponzi or pyramid is that somebody has to lose money for you to get that money.
All right. Well, some careful words of caution there from Elson James, CEO of GMMB Express Bank. So thank you so much, Elson. We're going to see you next week, Monday, when we start talking about the budget. But in the meantime, just keep safe, all right? Thank you so much for popping in to clear that up for us.
No problem, guys. Take care. See you next week.
Okay, guys, we're going to take in a few messages. Come right back here. It's World Tourism Day. We're talking about that next after this.